highlights of my day. What's the book called? 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. Oh my gosh. So I just started reading that book this morning. I'm on chapter 8 already. It's legit. I will be done with this book by next week or before next week. Hopefully. Like, it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. So if you haven't read it, you should read it. Well, I say that now. I'm on chapter 8, but it's already something that I feel like I'm going to have to add that to my must read books or like list of recommendations or something like that. For sure. 7 Days in June, Tia Williams. It's good. And then I have book club today. Oh my gosh. So it was only my sister. I say only. I value them. It was my sister, one of my sisters, and my best friend. So we talked about You Had Me at Hola. That book is good. I mean, like, definitely you know what's gonna happen by the end because it's a rom-com, so you know what's gonna happen by the end, but the middle part is where it's like, oh, okay, cool. So our next book that we picked is The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. My sister-in-law recommended this book a couple months ago, and so that's the one we're gonna read for September. It's like a suspense thriller type book, so I'm excited to read that. I love those two. Romance, suspense thrillers are some of my faves. And I worked on my tutoring contract today, let me tell you. So I'm in this coaching, as I say every time, I'm in the coaching, a coaching cohort program cycle, something like that, to get my tutoring business up and going. So today I worked on my tutoring contract. Yesterday I worked on a mission and vision, the policies and procedures, and the schedule. And so today I worked on the contract. Oh my gosh, this is work. I love it though. But you know, I find it very hard. I said it before, to like do a schedule and like get up and like get my day going and start it. I can't get out the bed to save my life. Like, I legit cannot get out the bed to save my life. My goal is to wake up at 7:30. It's my ideal schedule. So wake up at 7:30, read my Bible plan and read whatever it is that I'm reading in the Bible, and then breakfast, take a shower, get dressed, all those things like that, and then 3 days a week Spanish class, and then read, because I have so many books I need to read. There are so many books I need to read, and I'm not making good progress on my list at all. I think this year I want to read 24 books. I don't remember how far I am on that list. If I remember, I'll make note of that the next time. But I've read like 13 books or 14 books this year. But like, I need to get 24 by December 31st. I'm reading too slow. I need to pick up the pace. So anyway, now that I don't have I have a ton of books that I want to read, I'm just not reading them. I'm watching baseball. So when baseball season is over, oh, I'm so sad. When baseball season is over, then I will have plenty of free time. I'll be able to read the books. Anyway, so my point is, I want to get up at 7:30 and get my day started. 8 o'clock at the latest. Cool. I can't do it. It ain't working. Like, I've been trying to get up at 7:30 all summer. Like, all summer. And then I was like, okay, no, if you didn't stop teaching, you would still be on break. So, like, here's a start day to work. Okay, cool. So I had my start day of, like, this is the day where you're going to, like, you know, do all the official work type things. 7:30 was my wake up time. I still couldn't get up. And now I moved here, and I still can't get up. So, like, if anybody has tips of, like, what do you do to stay in a routine, to get in a routine, to help yourself get out of the bed in the morning? Or, like, well, actually, I know, listen to Jay Shetty's podcast. He's really good. Read this book, too. Think Like a Monk. It's good. So I was listening to one of his podcast episodes. I forgot when it was, a couple months ago. And he was talking about, well, this is kind of obvious, but like how the next day starts by what you do at night. And so I know, but my whole day is just like a free-for-all. So I need to go to bed at a certain time and like have a nighttime routine, so then I can go to sleep and let my mind stop running and enjoy sleep, have a great rest, and then get up and I'll be able to be productive and get my day started the next day. But I can't do that when I'm watching baseball, and especially when the Braves are playing on West Coast time. Then the game don't go up till 12 o'clock or after, and I gotta watch the game because you never know what's gonna happen unless it's a blowout. Like, you literally never know what's gonna happen with baseball, and I gotta watch it. Like last night, the Braves almost came back and won the game in the ninth inning. Almost, like was like a foot short of. I'm being dramatic, but like a foot short of a home run at least. Was it to tie the game or to win the game? I forgot. Well, it wouldn't have been a win because we're in California, so the Dodgers would have had a chance to play again. But anyway, it'd be exciting, and I need to watch baseball. So yeah. So the point of this is I need help with my routine and my schedule. So tips: I like podcasts, I like YouTube videos, I like books, but I don't need no more books. I got enough books to read, so don't suggest any books because I can't add them to my plate. I already have enough books. So suggestions, tips, organization things for your life, send it my way. I like those. I appreciate it. Even things like, I guess, like a change in diet, but I'm sure if I go to bed on time at night, that'll just solve a lot of my problems. And I know, like, making weekly schedules and dividing things up, I try to do that. Like, you know, I have my calendar, I'll be showcasing my calendar or whatever, but then I also don't want to miss the opportunity if someone says, oh, do you want to hang out? Well, usually they don't ask to hang out the same day, and I would probably say no same day. That would drive me nuts. But like, I don't want to miss the opportunity to be social, especially here in a new country where I know 5 people. And so, do I know 5 people? I do. I know 5 people. So, I don't know. I need help. So, I worked on some things today. I went out for lunch, dinner, but it's like senior citizens dinner. But my sister calls it a senior citizens dinner because it's so early. I gotta do Spanish homework, so the game comes on in 30-ish minutes, so I need to do my Spanish homework now before the game comes on. And then I'm prepping to go tomorrow to my apartment. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I need a heater though, because I'm like, my hands are legit, like, it feels like ain't no heat. Because it's not. It feels like it ain't no heat. I'm cold. Like, my hands are cold. My feet are cold. My nose is not cold at this moment. But, like, it's legitimately cold. And I feel like that could also have something to do. Well, no it doesn't. Because at home it was hot. But here, why I can't get out? Because it's so cold. And I'm much more comfortable under the covers where it's warm than out here. And it's cold. And I'm fully dressed and I'm freezing. Yeah, so yeah, random, I know for sure. But tomorrow, moving my apartment, I'm excited to do inventory, like a legit inventory once I get in and put all my stuff there. I don't really need like a homey feeling type things. I don't need that, because when you moving stuff is terrible. When I left Abu Dhabi, so okay, this is gonna be a video longer. So when I moved to Abu Dhabi in 2017, I worked for the government schools in Abu Dhabi, and so they gave you a relocation allowance, and it was random, like so many things random. So we had 2 days to go to housing orientation. So one day you went, I'm just gonna say Sunday and Monday, because I think it legitimately was Sunday and Monday. So a group of people went on Sunday. There was no order, rhyme or reason to who went on Sunday, but a group of people went on Sunday for their housing orientation, whatever. And they had to buy all their appliances, whatever, for their apartment. But I just got randomly selected with the other people who got randomly selected to go on Monday. When we went on Monday, the owner of one of the rental properties in Abu Dhabi was there, and he was like, oh yeah, we have this partnership with these properties, and so we're gonna give all of you a TV, a refrigerator, a stove, and a washer. People who went before didn't get that. Even if they lived in the same building, they had different rental contracts, so they didn't get those appliances. But anyway, the point, so no, we were in a hotel. So before all of that, we were in a hotel for 3 weeks, staying in a nice hotel. I was in Novotel. It's a nice hotel. For 3 weeks, they gave you relocation allowance to help with buying appliances or buying whatever, because you were going to move into an unfurnished apartment. So moved into the unfurnished apartment after 3 weeks, well, unfurnished with the exception of those appliances. But then when you have to move, you got to sell all that stuff. Selling your stuff is terrible. It's hard. And so with the exception of the appliances, because the appliances belong to the unit, I have to sell everything. Dresser, sofa, legit, everything. And it was awful. And then I ended up, like, I had a yoga mat, which I didn't do yoga, but I had a yoga mat and like a mattress topper or something that I was going to throw away. I ended up sleeping on that for a couple of nights. And then I went to stay with my friend Stacy for like the last week there. But selling your stuff is terrible. That's the point. So then when I went to Guatemala, I was like, I'm not doing this again. Like, I'm not buying all this stuff. People I knew were like, oh, we're buying plants. They wanted to make it feel like home. I mean, I get it. I wanted to feel like home too. But moving is terrible. Like, it's legitimately awful. So, and you have to sell all your stuff. So granted, my apartment in Guatemala was semi fully furnished, so like appliances and a couch, a table, whatnot, and a bed and stuff. So that was legit. But selling my stuff when I left Guatemala was terrible, because I didn't spend money buying a ton of things. So I had things that people really didn't want. You didn't need those things. So the point of all that long story was, I don't need to make the apartment feel like home, especially because I know for sure I'm going to be here for 6 months. And so I don't know what's going to happen after 6 months. And so I don't want to buy tons of stuff and I'm going to be moving again, or applying to get residency, which you got to do that in the United States, and then come back and do all that. Like, I don't have time. So I got a Braves calendar in my suitcase. I got a photo album. I will buy some picture frames, because that's like whatever, and put a couple of pictures of my friends and my family in there. I got a quote that my friend Holly hand lettered for me, one of my favorite Bible verses, Matthew 6:33, and like that's it. I don't need a lot of stuff. But I went on a long rant about moving in apartments and stuff. Oops, I really didn't mean to go on that long of a rebel. But this is like leaving a voice message or a video note. So Telegram is great. My friend Holly and I send Telegram video messages. Well, we did until now. Life is busy. But send voice messages and video notes. So this feels just like that. Like sending Holly a voice note or a video message, and you just talk, because it's a one-way conversation. It's terrible. You just end up talking for forever like me. Or a voice note. I got this one friend, she will send messages that be like 7 to 8 minutes. I'll be like, girl, I ain't got time. Like, I don't have time. But normally my messages are like 2 to 4 minutes, depending on if it's a really good story or not. Yeah. So anyway, that was my story time for today. I'm moving tomorrow. I have book club today. It was great. I need help with my discipline and routine and things of like getting out the bed and stuff. And then yeah, that's it. So tomorrow, when I make my next video, I'll be in my new place. I'm so excited. And hopefully the internet works, because the internet is a little shady. So hopefully the internet is like legit and I don't have no problems, because I don't have time. I need the internet. As we discovered how I got this channel in the first place, by not having internet. And I was like, well, I ain't got nothing else to do. Might as well record a video. So yeah, that was it. Thanks for watching and listening to me ramble about my day. Leave a comment so I can hear your thoughts, or don't. I really don't care. And yeah, catch you next time.